28 now, and for all my early 20s until about 24, I avoided relationships as the plague. I didn't want to get attached. I think I was a bit scared of getting too close to someone. So after COVID at 24, I found someone who I felt was giving me what I was looking for in a man. I fell really in love. Ended up realizing that he wasn't the right person, and actually there were like many red flags. I didn't even notice them because I was so enamored and so in love. And then after this relationship ended, which wasn't a really long one, it was just about 6 months, I was completely broken. Felt like my whole world fell apart. I put so much hope into this relationship because it was my first one. I gave my all. I put so much into it, and then it was already destined to fail from the beginning, and I just felt very silly. I felt like I was broken into pieces and I had to put the pieces back together, and I had no idea how to do it, and I felt like I was in a complete state of depression and brokenness for about a year and a half. So it was really hard to put the pieces back together. I didn't have a guide to do that. I tried therapy, I tried BetterHelp. It was still during COVID time, so I preferred to do like online therapy. It wasn't really great. I know it's advertised a lot on social media. They sponsor a lot of YouTubers and stuff like that. From my experience, maybe I tried just one therapist, but it wasn't really helpful at all. I felt like it was money wasted. I felt like I needed something else. I remember I even found this app that was supposed to help you through a breakup, and I purchased this 3-month membership where it was giving you like advice and tips and maybe inspirational quotes on a daily basis to feel better, to feel that comfort that maybe you need. Because I know, for example, I come from quite a conservative, like religious background. So my family is Catholic, is Christian, and I know like, well, if I date someone, they would expect me to like marry them. I couldn't really talk to them, for example, because they are very old school. So I couldn't turn to my family. I could talk maybe to a couple of girlfriends, but I think some relationships, you do feel a lot of guilt, a lot of shame, a lot of things you wouldn't share at the beginnings with everyone. I remember there was a phase where I was actually not talking to anyone, and the only person I could talk to was my ex. And that wasn't really helpful, because that just prolonged that brokenness and that period of post-breakup. Yeah, so I think I really needed to have someone to turn to feel comfort, to feel like I could talk openly with, and she could help me turn around things, and or at least get out of bed, at least get a bit of a step every day, even a small one, to feel like actually I am getting closer to being the person I want to be, even though I'm in this space where I feel like I can't get out of it and my whole world fell apart. After my second breakup with the person who I thought was the love of my life, again, there were a few things I didn't notice from the beginning, because I was very in love with them, and they were giving me lots of attention and lots of care and all that, and that kind of made me overlook some things that were present and important, and I should have not overlooked them in hindsight. But in that case, again, after the breakup, I was so broken, and I felt like my whole world fell apart again, and I had to reinvent myself. And lucky enough, a few months before, when I didn't even envision that we will be broken up, I did a coaching certification to certify as a mindset and manifestation coach. I also work with subconscious mind reprogramming and hypnosis, and all these beautiful techniques that I applied on myself first and then on my clients to help them get their life back together, get their mindset in the right place, and align with a life that they absolutely love. It was really hard, to be honest with you, to do a coaching certification where you have to go very deep within yourself during my second major breakup. So that was really hard, but I went through it, and it really, really helped me. And now I am trained and I'm ready, and I'm excited to be helping other women through these very, very difficult periods where you need to grieve someone. It's like someone completely died in your life, someone you envisioned a future with. I know how difficult it is, and I know how much I needed someone to turn to for at least a little bit of comfort every day, and a bit of reassurance and a bit of inspired guidance that I can get over this. I know that it's a difficult phase of your life. I personally went through it twice in my life, and both times it has felt like it was never ending. Everything I was doing wasn't really helping, wasn't really adding up. I didn't have like a step-by-step guide on how to actually get myself back together. Let me know what you need right now, because I'm gonna create something very beautiful. I'm thinking of a breakup survival kit for you to use anytime you feel like you're really struggling and you want to get back to yourself as soon as possible. Let me know in the comments. I'm really excited to be offering this. It will be a pleasure to be that person of comfort for you.